Hey, I'm out for my second hunt with the Blisstool, and it is about 90 degrees already, and I'm sweating like crazy. But I just got a signal. And it's a piece of brass. Not sure what it is. Found a lot of bullets in this area and a few buttons. All right, pretty good signal here. All right, it turned out to be a modern bullet down about 6 or 7 inches deep. Gave a pretty good signal. I've hit this place really hard with the mine lab. Well, I'm not sure if it's a Civil War bullet or modern one. I just dug that about 6 inches deep. Yeah, I just dug down about 8 or 9 inches and pulled out a flat piece of lead. Looks like it's worked or something, I don't know. No, I just dug another flat piece of lead down about 9 inches. Once I got the hole open, it was real loud. Well, I didn't get a Civil War bullet, but I got this thing down about 9 inches deep. That's pretty impressive. Small bullet. Oh, there's a little turtle here. I wanted to show you some of the stuff I found with the Blisstool today, and this is the junk that I found. I found that these steel bottle caps, if you speed up the swing, they tend to break up. They also sound kind of funny. They sound kind of flat when you go over them. And you kind of got to learn the tones of this thing. And I dug these 3 or 4 pieces of iron initially, just to try to see what they were. And I've noticed that when I swept faster over them, they completely broke up, or if I went at a different angle, they broke up. But I'm trying to, find out what the signals are and what they sound like. And this particular one, this is a spike, and this thing just barely made a signal. It just kind of clicked in one direction, and I went ahead and dug it just to see what it was. And I got a couple pieces of tin foil, like it's an old tomato wrapper, ketchup wrapper, and I dug these pieces of tin foil fairly deep, and I was getting a lot of wire. And I've been over this area for many years, and today was probably the worst day to hunt. The ground was just totally dry and hard, and I started off, it was about 90 degrees, and by the time I finished at about 3, it was about 97 or 8. This is probably one of the deeper targets. I dug this about 1 foot deep, and I was really surprised with all this wire I found, because I've been over this thing with a mine lab and a Nautilus for many years, and pretty much dig every signal. And these, read like buttons. We call them 12th Georges, but dug 3 of those. I got a couple 22 shells. This is the stuff I found that I considered the good targets. Now this thing was about 9 or 10 inches deep. I think it's part of a lantern or something, I'm not really sure. And these are flat pieces of lead. They weigh about half of what a 58 caliber bullet reads, and I dug 2 of them pretty close together that were probably 9 or 10 inches deep. That's pretty good in dry ground. And I got this, I'm not sure if this is it almost looks like it's a Civil War bullet, but this is definitely one. I didn't tape every single find that I found today, but that's a fired smaller caliber round ball. And here's a piece of brass that I found. Looks like it was part of something. But overall, I like the Blisstool, but it's got a bit of a learning curve, and I can already see the potential of it. It's not like a machine that you just, can take to the park and sit there and plug for coins. And it also goes pretty deep, so it's, I can see this thing going really a lot deeper when the ground gets kind of wetter. There's a lot of places up there that I know there's stuff there, but I just couldn't hunt it because the vegetation was too high, so I could only hunt about maybe 1/10 of the area that I wanted to hunt. But this bullet here was pretty deep, and it gave a really strong signal, and I thought it was going to be a piece of junk. And after I got over 6 inches deep, then I realized it was probably going to be something good. But it got louder and louder as I got the hole open. So, so it looks like this machine's also good on little tiny things and also on extreme depths. I had the game between 2 and 3 most of the day, and I usually had the discriminator set between 4 and 5 most of the time. So I'm hoping to get a lot better day where I can go to a different spot, and or this spot will be really good in the winter or the fall, but I'd like to get out to another spot. All right, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.